And good evening. You're tuning into Mocha Chocolate TV and radio on intellectualradio.com. I am here live in Cleveland, Ohio for the 9th annual. Yes, let's give it up for Cleveland. I'm here hosting the 9th annual Women's Entrepreneur of America. I am so excited to be here with Madam Founder, as they like to call her, Miss Yolanda. She's sitting over there. And she has directed me to this young lady who's been a part of the organization for quite some time. What's your name?
My name is Stacy Yarbrough, better known as She Speaks Purpose for all of you out on Facebook land.
And tell me a little bit about you being a part of WEA and what She Speaks Purpose is all about.
Well, I'll first start talking about how I got in contact with WEA. So they do have a red carpet awards every year. And about 3 years ago, I was honored as an Inspired Leader of the Year. And from that, I always say it was destiny. Yolanda and I were meant to be together. There was no turning back. Once I met her and she met me, we just clicked. The organization makes sense. It makes sense for women. I believe in women empowerment, and that is all that WEA is about and represents. So I had no choice in the matter. I had to be a part of this organization.
Yeah. You can hear the claps. It's most definitely, and I've just recently found out about WEA, and it's just an amazing organization. And one thing that we were talking about earlier off camera was about sisterhood. So tell me a little bit about being a part of this as a sisterhood organization as well.
What I like about WEA is there's no big me's and little you's and all that. Everybody is important in this organization. And what I really love is that it is about sisterhood. It's about the connection from one sister to another, helping each other reach our goals. And that's what it's about. Nowadays, it's hard to find women to get together in the same room, in the same establishment, without dogging each other, downing each other, whether it's on the low or right in front of your face. And right here, we don't do that. We promote each other. We support each other in every way we can possibly think of. So that is what this is all about.
Most definitely. It is about unity. So about being an entrepreneur, what made you want to be an entrepreneur? Out of all things to be, it's a very hard journey, but most rewarding when it's done correctly. What made you want to be an entrepreneur?
I have to tell you that entrepreneurship is something that's in you. You can't deny entrepreneurship because it goes directly in line with leadership. Without leadership, you can't be an entrepreneur. I think that there are those of us who go to 9-to-5s. We always go to 9-to-5s, but there's something inside nagging at us, pulling at us to do our own thing because we can't be stuck in a box. We can't be put in a box. We have to step outside of it and work within our destinies and in our gifts. So even though some of us still work a 9-to-5, it's the nag, it's the fulfillment of what God has put in our lives to do. And so I believe entrepreneurship is very key in those who are just born with that leadership capability.
You have to start somewhere. So, I mean, I know a lot of times a lot of people, they don't have a choice but to work a 9-to-5 at first until you're able to build. So being a part of the organization, tell me a little bit about the building strategies in order to kind of move away from working from a 9-to-5 and being able to sustain yourself as a full-time entrepreneur.
What I like about WEA is that there are people in all aspects of their entrepreneurship journey. So you'll find people who have been a part of this their whole lives. You've had people who just started. And so there's that support there that will help you guide yourself through that journey. So in other words, if you're ready to step out on faith, I like to say, and say, you know what, I'm done working a 9-to-5. I want to dedicate my life to entrepreneurship. There's somebody in WEA who's done it, who's been there, done that, who stopped working a 9-to-5, who hasn't had a paycheck in quite some time and can help you through that. And you can rely on them. So I really love that part of it as well.
Awesome organization to be a part of. Any final thoughts that you want to give people that may want to join WEA? You have to join WEA. I'm going to join WEA. You got it on camera. I just love it the time that I've been here. What advice would you have people that may be interested in joining WEA?
Learn for yourself. There are certain things that you have to see and feel for yourself. Come to an event, call one of the sisters in WEA, and just have a conversation, and you'll never, ever turn back once you really start to feel the vibe. I got to say, you can hear from us, and you can hear it in the background, White WEA Sisters. But until you come out and you experience it, you really will never know the fullness of what this type of sisterhood brings. So I advise everybody to come out, come out tomorrow to the conference here at downtown Cleveland at the Westin Hotel. We are going to have our 9th annual conference, and we are very, very excited. So come on in, call me. She Speaks Purpose on Facebook.
Awesome. And that's your tagline, She Speaks Purpose. On Facebook, do you have an email or a number that you want to give out as well?
You can also email me, Lady Grind SBE. That's right, I have a talk show too called The Lady Grind, but Lady Grind SBE at gmail.com, or you can call me, 216-848-8035. I don't care, call me, it doesn't matter. I will tell you that you need to be a part of this organization.
Awesome. Awesome. You heard it here. We are Women's Entrepreneurs of America. Thank you so much. Thank you.